Does the idea of selling customized items in your Etsy store seem a little overwhelming, especially if it's with print on demand? That is exactly how I felt. So I hope maybe I can help shed some light on that for you and give you some tips and tricks on how I do it that maybe is a little bit different from some of the other experts that are out there. If we haven't met yet, my name is Kim and I have been selling print on demand for about 2 years, and I have some other videos that talk about how I'm working to get my Etsy store on top. So hopefully you will want to follow along with that. But today I want to show you how I do customization in my Etsy store. So first, all the other ways that people teach are not wrong. It's just for some reason it wasn't working with the way I process things, and honestly that's just me. And I got very frustrated and very overwhelmed, and I just didn't offer customization for a very long time. Then when I did, I thought I was doing it correctly, and I lost some money because I again was not doing it right. So the print provider that I use is Printify. And if you're not familiar with Printify, Printify is a company that has a bunch of different other companies that actually will print and ship your items. Printify is basically a host or maybe a middleman. I'm not really sure if that's the best way to explain it, but they're a website, and then you can search for, let's say, a t-shirt, and then within t-shirts there are different types of t-shirts, different brands, like maybe a Gildan or maybe a Comfort Colors. And then even further within that particular shirt you choose, there are, depending on which item it is, sometimes 4 or 5 different companies that will print that. Your choice is dependent on pricing, where you live, and things like that. And I'm happy to break that down further at another time. But one thing that you need to understand is that every single item that you publish through Printify to your Etsy store has its own specific SKU number. Don't ask me what that stands for, but I know it's important because you never want to sell the same thing twice. That's going to make a little more sense whenever I show you how I do my customization. So I create an item in Printify and publish it to my Etsy store. And let's say it's a mom shirt with a custom date on it. So it might say mom, established 1985. Okay, I'm showing my age here. But then your customer will order that. The thing that you need to remember is whenever you publish your item first in Printify, you need to make sure that when your customer orders something from Etsy, that it does not automatically go to print. You want to make sure that you set that to manual, which gives you time to go in on the Printify side and change the design file. So let's get started, and I'm going to show you how I do customization. Okay, so here we are in Printify, and this is my test store. And right now I have some products in here that are not in any shop. These are things I moved from one of my Etsy stores just to kind of hold on to. I wasn't quite ready to let go of them yet. But let's just say that all of these items are published to Etsy. So the first thing you want to do is go here to store settings, and you want to go to order settings. Okay, so you want to scroll down, and you want to make sure where it says delayed orders, you want to manually send this to production. If you have this automatically sent to production, if it's just a design that is evergreen and has no customization, that's no problem. But if this is a custom item, your customer is going to get whatever design that you have on there in your mock-up. So if it says custom text or custom whatever, they're going to get sent the wrong thing. Please trust me on this. I have done it. So make sure it is set to here, and you will manually push all of your items. So we'll go back to my products. Okay, so let's just say that someone has purchased, let's find this one right here. It is one that just is your logo right here. So let's say that a customer sends it and they have sent you the file that has their logo, their design, whatever it is. This is how I do it. I do not do anything with this main listing. This has its own SKU number. I don't mess with it. That's going to keep that in my Etsy store. I go here to where it says duplicate. I duplicate that, which gives it a completely different SKU number. It is also not sent to Etsy. You want to click on Edit Design, and then you want to go here. You want to delete that, and then you would put your customer's design, whatever it was that they sent to you. If it's a universe, this is just another thing that I've done. So that's how you do it. So once you've got it like that, and you've chosen the color, another thing that I do, I make sure that I take every other variant off of here that I don't want to use. That keeps me from getting anything, chosen that I don't want. There's only one item, and I'm not going to pick the wrong color for my customer. So here we go. Go back to save. So now the only option that you have is this one gray shirt with the design that your customer either tells you about and you change, or that they send you if it's their logo. This is the next thing that I do. This helps me keep up with it. I delete whatever title was on the one that I duplicated, and I do this. This might seem oversimplified, but I promise you this helps me. I say do not publish, and then I put gray, whatever size they told me, and anything else that I need to know, 1989 or whatever it is. The next most important thing is you do not push publish, or this will go to your Etsy store. You want to do save as draft. So there you go. So then when you go to your orders, now I do not have any orders, so it would show up here. Let's see, I will create one. Okay, so here we are in the orders section. So whenever you get an order that comes in, you're going to want to click on order, and then you will see it here. So let's say this is what came in from Etsy. You can see that it has the color and that it has the size. So this is the one that is listed. You do not want to send this. You do not want to send one that says your logo. I promise you, I've done it. Don't do it. So the way that you add the one that you had duplicated and the one that you had changed the file on is you click on add product to order. It's going to bring up all of your listings, but then you click on the one that you have typed do not publish, and then you find the size. Okay, so before you do anything else, you want to make sure that it's gray, is extra large, coming from the same place. So gray, extra large. You can change the size here. You can change the color if the others were enabled, but that's how you do it. Once you know that's right, and I'm telling you, go back on your phone, go back to your Etsy tab or something, and make sure that you do not choose the wrong thing. Then you can delete it. Now, the only thing that's going to go to be published is the shirt that you have added the correct design on. So wonderful. Once you've done that, then you want to click on shipping. here is where your customer's information will be. It's going to already be on there. One thing I will tell you, that sometimes when you hit calculate shipping, it's a very strange thing that happens, but if it's not working, double check the phone number. Sometimes it has weird numbers in there. I just put it all as zeros. So as long as you have 7 zeros in there, you know, like a fake phone number, it will work. And then you hit calculate shipping. And that is how your product will go to shipping. I don't have anything filled out here, so I can't do that, but that is how it will be sent properly. I will also say that the Printify customer service is amazing. I have had the best success with them. Honestly, the best customer service of any company that I've ever dealt with. So if you have trouble, all you need to do is click here and it'll walk you through how to get a hold of somebody. So I hope that helps. I hope that that's going to give you a little more courage to create your own custom orders. If you have questions, if I wasn't clear on something, please let me know. I would love to continue to help and make other videos. Good luck.